Hey guys! So I've been refinishing furniture for about 6 years now, 6 or 7 years. And the one look, the one finish that always sells is that bleached wood look. So we're gonna do that today, but no bleach, no household chemicals, no A-B part process that you can find at your big box store. It's a super simple process. So definitely stay tuned to see how I did it. I have an awesome knotty pine top that I stripped down. So we're gonna do it on this today. It's actually part of an apothecary cabinet that I'm doing. So stay tuned for that video as well. And yeah, subscribe down below if you like this content and keep watching. Let's see how I did it.
All right, the rundown of what you need. A measuring device of some sort. These are teaspoons from my kitchen, which are no longer in my kitchen. They're now in the shop permanently. Water, paint, a mixing bowl of some sort, a clean dry rag, and a paintbrush. So right now I'm just mixing up the ratio of paint to water. That's the technique we're gonna use. It's a whitewash. So the ratio is really water with a little hint of paint. So I used about a cup of water to a teaspoon of paint. And I honestly sometimes change the ratio as I'm going. If I need a little bit more paint, I put a little bit more paint. If not, I put a little bit more water. You're kind of going for a look that you want. And in this case, I wanted it to be super whitewashed. So I wanted you to be able to still see the grain of wood, but just have a hint of paint on the surface. So you literally just dip it in the mixture and brush it on and continue to brush it on and then wipe it off. You really want to leave just a little hint of white on the surface of your piece. And you really don't know how the ratio is until you actually start painting it on the surface. So I'm looking at it right here and I realized I want it a little bit more paintier. Is that a word? It is now. So I just put in another teaspoon of paint, mixed it up, and continued on with the process. And if you guys haven't looked around in your big box stores at the mist tint shelves, you need to. So this is Behr paint and it was a mist tint and it cost me 50 cents. The quart was 50 cents. It's usually the paint and primer one. I want to say it's close to $20 for a quart, maybe 15, but 50 cents, guys. You can't go wrong, especially when you're trying to flip furniture. You're trying to do it for a profit, and the less your material cost, the better.
That's it. I told you, super simple process. You literally paint it on, brush it on, and wipe it off. Paint and water, that's it. No chemicals. The top's done for my piece. So I'm gonna let it dry fully and then go over it with 180 grit sandpaper, really just to smooth out the surface, and then put my sealer coat on. I'm actually gonna spray on a water-based poly in a flat sheen, flat matte, because I'm trying to recreate a scrubbed pine apothecary cabinet, and vintage furniture really never had a finish on them. Most of them were actually left unfinished. But I want to make sure this is properly sealed, so the flat finish will create an unfinished look, but it will be properly sealed. So definitely thank you for watching. Subscribe down below. I think I'm gonna probably put the link up here to the apothecary cabinet once it's done, so check that out.